Good. I almost said good morning like a stupid fuck. Good afternoon, everybody. Or I guess good night, everybody. Hope y'all have had a blessed fucking day. I have had one of the best weekends in fucking history. In literal history. My crush came over Friday, spent all day with me Saturday, and most of the day today. Very perfect, pure, beautiful night. It's one of those I'm gonna suck to go home and be alone again type of things. Because God knows, when our schedules are gonna be up to point again. But it's like I'm in love. 100%. It's not even a question. I have fallen crazily. Man, dude. Truthfully, I thought I would never be happy. If you were to look at like the first 60 to 70 days, I genuinely thought things would never turn around. And somehow, some way, God gave me a second chance. A very, very rare and good second chance. And fuck me, I cannot complain. Fuck me, I can't complain, man. It's like, I don't think y'all understand. When I say I love somebody, I've had a few people be like, oh, what do you mean by love? What do you mean? Is it a honeymoon phase? Is it lust? Are you just horny in the moment? No. When I fall in with somebody, I genuinely, truthfully fall in love with somebody. And it's like, sure, I may enjoy some of the stuff we do, but I love his presence. I love smoking, hanging out, watching stuff, being around each other, cuddling, hugging. I want it all. I fucking want it all. That's why I'm working so much. That's why I'm working so hard, because eventually you gotta take matters into your own hands, and I had to. I mean, look at me. I went from looking like and excuse my language, I'm talking about myself. So, cancel culture, I'm sorry. For people that are gonna get upset over this, I'm sorry. I'm speaking on my own. My vocabulary is the same that it's been since I was young, since I was a little boy. It's gonna stay that way. So, bear with me. Bear with me as I do this. I used to look like a fucking fat ass gay retard. The world used to fucking hate me. The world hated me for who I was, for what I did, for the things I liked. You know what I mean? I took matters into my own hands. I started losing weight, started acting like myself, stopped trying to be a people pleaser, started looking out for my own. You know what happened? I was rewarded. People fucking liked me for me, and that's actually fucking crazy. Here I am, I sound like fucking Homelander. But it's true. It's the fucking truth. I mean, hear me out. My friends, Anthony, Bird, London, all of them, they're not gonna be like, Crash, maybe I can see him doing that because Crash actually, he has spoken on this. But anybody that's known me knows for sure that it's like, I got hurt once really fucking bad. Really bad. Usually I'm okay with shit talking. Shit talking doesn't bother me too much, right? I don't give a fuck what people say. But there was this one time somebody said something to me so bad. I'm trying not to cry. Somebody said something to me that was so bad that it almost made me go off the deep end. So it's like, and when I say deep end, I don't mean into depression. I almost did the full thing. So I know what it's like. It's not like I just talk out of my ass a lot. It's not what it is. That's why it's so fucking, it's a shame. It really is. People hated me for trying to become something I wasn't. The moment I stopped and I started thinking about what I wanted to do, that's when people care. People don't want somebody that fucking is friendly. People want somebody that can demand, that can support. Does that make sense? And I do. I demand what I want, and I support what I need, and I support what I have to. If it matters, it matters. And this may be me talking off some alcohol. That very much could be the case. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like these past few weeks for me are just, words cannot put into measurement the happiness that fills my heart. And then it's always like this, right? Every time he leaves, I have to go back to the reality that he's not there and that I'm alone because my friends left me. God knows when I'll have my roommate back, or either of my roommates. So it's like, I lose my small bit of happiness, and for what? I get to go back to the harsh reality that I have to fucking drown myself in making content to make up for the lack of stuff that I don't have. I'm not sure where this talk is coming from right now. But anybody that's known me for the past 20 years, anybody that's watched all my live streams, you know me. You know my opinions, you know how I feel. You know how I feel when I'm high, when I'm drunk. You know how I feel when I'm sober. You know how I feel when I'm mad, angry, sad. So you should know right now that I'm telling you the utmost truth. That I'm in love. People say words don't matter, that words don't fucking matter. Absolutely not. Actions do, right? I'm a big man of that, I understand that. That's exactly why I've been doing what I've been doing. I had to go through the process of proving myself, which ultimately has been pretty hard, but it's been proven itself to be worth it. I've gotten almost everything I've wanted from this. I've cleaned up my body, my mindset, people I hung around, stuff I did, things I influenced. I overall, if this version of me could see young me again, I would probably smack the fuck out of me, right? I've held myself back the first 17 fucking years that should have been me learning my life. I held myself back trying to make everybody around me happy and trying to fit into a world that I thought didn't want me. Little did I know, all I had to do was be myself. And when I say be myself, I mean I need to stop caring about other people. I've got one person in mind. Just one. He knows who he is. I mean, I make it pretty fucking evident how I feel about him all the time. Dude is like one of the cutest fucking people I've ever met. Super fucking adorable. Smile is fucking crazy. His laugh melts me. It sounds cliche, but it's like so true. It's like that weird feeling. It's like, you know how sometimes you get so excited, you get weak at the knees, stuff like that? That's how it feels. He means a lot to me. The fucking world. I would fight people. I would walk 1,000,000 miles. I would get on a spaceship and gather stars if he needed it. You know, it's a whole bunch of different stuff. Oh, excuse me. That one of those people smelled really, really good. Like it was like a citrusy, like fruit smell. I fucking loved it. It was pretty fucking good. I should have put my belt on. I'm out here walking around with my fucking thumb into my hoop lip. My hoop loop. Hip loop. Fuck me. I couldn't get that out. But you know what I meant. I thought somebody's running up on me. They're about to get their fucking ass whooped. I don't do that shit. Don't try to steal from me. Don't fuck with me. I've made it through most of my life because of these standard rules. Sure, it's probably cut me off for some pretty good times, maybe. Understandable. But it's also saved me. Saved me from countless hardships that I did not need to go through. I can't tell you the headphones messing up. I did that because I don't like it when people stare at me. But I don't have headphones on. For the most part, I can understand what people say when they mean honeymoon phase. Like, if I was out here saying all this in the first few days and committed my heart 100% like that, then I'd understand. But after countless weeks, texts, and proving up points, I think I know where I stand. Or at least I would hope so. I really don't want to be out here this late at night. It's not even that late. It's because daylight saving, so it just looks pretty dark. Realistically, this is like 7, 8 o'clock time. Thank you for finally popping in. I was wondering who the hell it was in the chat. Yeah, if I have it when I come out, I'll give it to you. You wanna know something funny? You know what's funny is I do have 60 cents, but it's not for him, so I'm about to buy my alcohol with it. But yeah, thanks for the opinion. You're right. It's never, you never know until you know. That's exactly why I play with chat. I'm gonna throw you in my pocket real quick. Give me a minute. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna throw you in the pocket. Alright. Hey. Alright. There you go. Thank you. Thanks. Have a nice day, man. You too. Actually, I didn't even need this bag. As soon as I get outside, I'm gonna throw it into my hoop loop. Yeah, that's why I'm trying. Give me a second. This is gonna make it a little bit awkward if I don't do it now. I'm telling you, I'm regretting that one. I didn't have it on me. I have to pay my stuff. I'm sorry, man. Maybe next time. God damn it. God damn it, because I actually have $1 on there. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I don't know. The risk is not worth the reward. The risk isn't worth the reward for a potential good deed. I've done my good deeds. He will eventually find his own. And they would be pretty fucking stupid to find out. I can't wait to get home. Not that it's a bad night. This is beautiful fucking weather to be walking in. I just don't like being out late. As soon as it hits a certain time period, in my mind I'm like, that's a smoking time. That's a streaming time. Get the fuck home. And not only that, I think it's starting to rain. And I've got to take a massive fucking shit. Yeah, it's like, not to toot my own horn here, I consider myself fairly fucking brave, right? For trying. For at least trying. So it's like, even if he says no in the end, even if he says no, which is gonna break my fucking heart. If he says no, it's gonna break the fuck out of me. Really bad. Like really fucking bad. Mainly because, holy fuck, the vibe with him, I cannot overestimate, I cannot tell you enough, I can't even put into words enough when I say this. I have never in my life, and I'll give myself credit here. So, I'm 26. The first few years of your life, you don't remember a whole lot. So for the first For the first 25, no, fuck that, I'm stupid. For the first 21 years, okay, around 4 years old, 5 years old is when you start getting your conscious mind. So for the first 21 years, I never felt that feeling in my life. And he's given me this feeling. And it's like, sure, does he ask me for money sometimes? Yeah, he's asked me for $7 once so he can get himself a Chipotle burrito. He's asked me for $6 one time so he can get himself a drink. You know, and that's money that I know is going into a good place. It's not him getting money so he can buy stuff he wants. Like, you know, fucking car pieces or toys, stuff like that. Games, weed. The money's going in a good spot. And then when he does ask for large amounts of money, it's for Uber rides. So it's like I am consciously and in my correct state of mind, I believe this is the right call. I believe this is the one. I believe he is the one. After these past few encounters, after the texts we've had, the interactions we've had, the vibes, even us doing some pretty stupid stuff in person, saying some stupid stuff, I think this is it. This is quite literally the last fucking time I'm gonna stick my hand out at love. Mainly because I just don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt again. But with him, I feel like this is worth it. That's why I'm gonna continue trying until I know. I didn't want to force it by saying, let's be together first week. Not that would have been forcing, it's just we've been talking for a while before him, so he already knew anyways. But I didn't try to come off as pushy with it, so I mean at least he knows for sure now.
Not sitting here.
All together,
And it's like, maybe, like you said, Crush, and I was talking about this before you got here. I'm not sure if you were here when I mentioned it. But it's like, I understand where you're coming from with the honeymoon phase stuff, where it's like the first week where you say some crazy stuff, and it's like, yeah. But here we are 5-6 weeks in. I still feel the same fucking way that I did day one. And I can only imagine that if he continues acting and being the way he is, that we're probably going to be fucking perfect for each other. I mean, I want to take him places, I want to cook for him, I want to go out to eat with him. All the good stuff. And all this sounds cliche as fuck, right? All this sounds super cliche. But it's true. I want to do it all. I want to cook for him, clean. If he would eventually, at some point in the next year or so, want to move in with me, I would totally let that happen too. It's like, I don't think anybody understands. The last relationship I had, sure I was, I guess you can quote unquote say in love. But that's just because that was my first relationship ever as an actual person. Like where I was being myself. But this feels natural. This feels nice. This feels like like I said, I've been talking about him for weeks. You guys know exactly how I fucking feel. Realistically, I can't say anything else that I already haven't said. But just so you guys know, I do care a lot. A lot. Supremely. So, I'm not just talking out of my ass. I'm not just pulling words out of my ass to say stuff to try to make me look like a good person. What I say is genuine. What I say, I mean. So yes, I love this man. Irrefutable amounts of love. I just want to hear the day where he says it back to me. If that day comes, that's going to be amazing. And if not, If not, then I don't know. But all I do know is that I can try. I can try. And trying is better than sitting around and acting like you don't have a chance at all. The fact I got to meet him once was life telling me that you have a chance. The fact that I've met him up to 6 to 7 times now, that's life telling me, God damn it, Enrique, kick your fucking balls down into your nutsack and stand up for yourself. You're doing something right. So I'm sitting here trying to live in the moment, live in the good, while I'm doing good. And if I stumble along the way, that's all right. That's another reason for these vlogs. These vlogs are just not for me losing weight. I also want to be able to talk about my feelings, vlog my experiences, talk about the stuff I do, the places I've been, the things I've done, who I've been with, who I've been in love with, my passions, my future. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's been days where I've woken up and I've forgotten things. And I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Like, there's been times where I've forgotten things, and then over time, it's randomly came back to me, if that makes any sense. Like, I've forgotten my email for a week, right? My main email that I've had for all my life. And then like a week later, it's like, oh yeah, that's blah, 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 at Hotmail, you know. I don't know, man. I don't. I guess I can just say I'm human. I'm a natural human being with flaws that people can accept and love, and that's all that matters. I'm trying, I'm going to continue to try, and I will never not try. Not until I know for sure otherwise. Man, I'm glad you said that. Beautiful fucking words right there, yes. What I need and what I desire. That is 100% correct. Yeah, give me a minute. And let me elaborate on that, right? What I need and what I desire. What I need in a person is someone who won't judge me, who won't judge where I live, my house, my appearance, my personality, my profit, you know, my professions, all the good stuff, right? I also need someone that's not going to lie to me, it's going to be transparent. I need someone that's going to be able to support themselves at times and be able to support me if needed, and for the most part that's happened. So it's like he's pretty much hit all the check marks, you know. He's pretty much at the line where it's like all he needs to say is we're together, and that would make my life like a million times better. Do I desire him? Of course. I think anybody desires anybody, right? Anybody desires a connection with somebody, 100%. You're right. And I acknowledge that. But what I can also acknowledge is that comparing him to everybody I've met in life, how I've been treated, the stuff you've seen that I've said, how dark you've seen I've gotten, I think this might actually be a genuine one. And like you said, you never know till you know. That's why I'm always glad to have your opinion whenever you pop in, because, you you know? Sometimes it's like we get lost in our own thoughts. And that's how I've been this past year and a half since you've left. I don't want to make this sound like, I don't want to make this sound weird. You were my first roommate. You were the first person I lived with outside of my family. And it was one of the perfect circumstances where we both played a lot of the same stuff. We knew each other for a while prior. You know, we got lit, stuff like that, you know? When you moved out, it became so interestingly hard to try to adjust myself, to try to act how other people would act compared to how I would act with my friends, if that makes any sense. Nobody liked Enrique the gamer that had a really stupid laughed really loud and all that. Nobody liked that Enrique. Nobody liked me for that. What people did like was the Enrique that I am now. I had to sacrifice who I was for who I wanted to become. And like Jordan Lucas said, so when I said not now I'm busy, I was too busy to face the truth. And the truth was, the old me got kicked down. The old me got spit on, beat it on, shit on, lied to. And even though I tried to forget, I couldn't. So it shaped me into who I am now. Everybody hates villains. Everybody hates a villain, right? What people don't understand is that villains, you don't just fucking start as a villain. Certain events in one person's life pushes you towards that mindset. No, I'm not saying I'm a villain. I'm saying people don't understand. Just because it might be easy for you to move on from stuff doesn't mean it will be for everybody else. You know? And this has probably been one of the realest talks, one of the realest live streams I've ever had. This is probably one of the most therapeutic, mind-provoking streams I've had in a very long time, if not ever. So again, thank you for popping in and giving me your opinion and stuff like that. If I'm being quite frank, I'm being quite honest, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of not having friends. I'm tired of not having family connection. I'm tired of not having someone to come home to every day. So that's why I'm changing my life. Because I want to have a somewhat normal life before the people around me die, or before I do. I don't want it to be like one of those movie situations where I wait to the last second possible and then it's too late. You know how hard it is right now not to cry? I've held back so many tears these past few minutes. I've had to stop myself from crying, and it's like fuck, man. Fuck. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm crazy for even having my own opinions, for having my thoughts. Most of the time I try to talk to people and tell them how I feel. People call me fucking crazy. Assume the worst about me. Think off of me. And then it's like I come and talk to you guys, you, Bird, Joe, and all my friends. And then you guys support me, and it's like, reality is so fucked. I promise you, I have not done any illegal drugs, and I'm not drunk. My mind is in a very off place right now. I've had such a good weekend. Head back home and be alone. Oh, I'm alone. I don't want to be alone. I'm fucking tired of going back and being by myself. How much go for? How much go there? Let's go. Go lay down, Daisy. Go lay down, Thor. Well, I'm home. So, I guess thanks for popping in, fresh and watching. I appreciate it. To those that watch me live, thank you. To those that watch me on my live anymore, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll be live in a little bit on something. I just don't know what. I'm just not seeing what you're saying. But alright, man. I got stuff I gotta do. Text me on Snapchat if you can, because, yeah, I'm not in the mood right now. I kind of just want to talk. So, I will, I'll hit you up in a little bit.